What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil 4. The village is done. We have escaped. There's no point in turning back, probably because of that angry mob. And now we're inside a giant castle. This is where Resident Evil 4 gets extremely fun and extremely annoying. There are just certain points in the castle that... they're designed well, yes, but they make the game overly difficult in just a few areas. So they're going to introduce new toys. They're going to introduce new enemies. And because they're introducing new toys and new enemies, some are good, some are bad, and some are just, you know, right in the middle. And I'll definitely show you what parts I don't like and what parts I really, really like. The first thing that I really, really like is actually the opening area. As soon as you reach Chapter 3, find the merchant. Here he is. Let's take a look at the new toys. But first, let's pick up a free green herb just in case you got hurt. And now, let's see what you got. I always love upgrading everything. See, look, he's got some rare things on sale.
What are you saying?
He has... well, let's go ahead and sell some things. He has my stuff! Oh, no!
Is that all?
We need all the money. Now, I'm just going to say right now, we need all the money just so I can buy everything. Sell this, sell the Velvet Blue, which sells a little bit more than a Spinel. Sell that, and now, ta-da! Look at this! A new attaché case, a new handgun, a Magnum, a new shotgun, a new rifle. So many brand new toys are introduced here.
What are you
selling? Yeah, since we have brand new versions of everything, sell the Red 9, get a lot of money. Sell the shotgun, a lot of money. Sell the rifle, get a lot of money. Don't sell the TMP, because it's still good and has always been good. We don't need the scope or the stock for the Red 9. Give me that bigger case. Yes! A little bit of extra room and it'll help so much. Here's the Blacktail. One of my personal favorite guns. Because once this sucker's fully upgraded, it's just... it feels good to use. The Blacktail's an extremely powerful handgun, and as soon as you get that firing speed up, oh, it's a blast. The Riot Gun. Personally, my favorite out of all the shotguns, just because it feels powerful. Now, we're going to be comparing that to a third type of shotgun later on, and I'll have something to say about that, but the Riot Gun just feels good to shoot. And also, the new rifle.
Thank you.
Oh, it's good. It's so good. Grab that scope, because you're going to want it. No longer do you have to do a manual click and flick of the round you just shot.
Thank you.
It's just auto, semi-auto. Oh, get all the upgrades for the Blacktail. Get all the ones for the... well, should we get all of them? Oh, there's an upgrade for the TMP. Sweet. I will say this is the final rifle that you are going to get, so upgrade the hell out of it. Because you can, and you never have to swap it out ever again. The Riot Gun and actually the Blacktail. This is the last handgun that we're going to be buying. So they're introducing a lot of new toys that are definitely going to be helpful because enemies are going to be dealing a lot more damage. They're a lot more dangerous. And they introduce a lot of endings to lines of weaponry. So getting that brand new rifle, that's the last one we're going to get. Let's actually rearrange everything. 1 second. There we go. Now we're looking like a person ready to be a one-man army. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but off we go. It feels very invigorating to get all new weaponry. You come into a new area, you're in the new neck of the woods, and all of a sudden the merchant's like, hey, look at all this new stuff. I love new! Speaking of new, this new backdrop, this new territory, it's all new and awesome, and look at all these new treasures that we have to get. Everything's new. Look at all the stars. We got a lot of ground to cover. Now, let's see. We haven't met an enemy yet. Ooh, look at this giant castle. Oh, look at that. Brand new enemies. But if you were smart and went off the beaten path earlier in the game, you already know these guys. These are the cultists that Sadler brought with him in the church. And now they are going to be your normal enemy for a very long time, so get used to them. Oh, thankfully their heads pop just like normal. Yep. 2 down, a bajillion more to go. Yeah, really, get used to these guys. They're a lot more dangerous, but I'll get to that when we meet more of them and their different types. But for now, smooth sailing, right?
Ahí está. ¡Mátalo!
Of course not. Oh, yeah, you rang on their doorbell and they answered it with giant catapults that shoot flaming fire death. That's not good. Alright, keep Ashley on the sidelines. They won't fire at her if she's in that little corridor. There are certain points in this part of the castle where they won't fire. If they can't see you, they can't fire on you. And down here, they can't see you. So if you are down here, you can actually call Ashley back and forth between the points that they can't see. Ooh, got a cannon. That looks like fun. I want to use a cannon. There's more velvet blues, or a velvet blue. Incendiary grenade, probably won't need to use too much of that. If you actually stay here long enough, guys will actually come through the door that you came through. So just be wary of that. You can't just have Ashley stay there the entire time. Now, we want to incapacitate those catapults. So if you actually find the guy, you can actually kill them. There's explosive barrels near every catapult except one. So you can destroy all these guys. If you just find the place where to shoot. There's another one. Boop! There goes that catapult. No, I don't think we can... No, we can't get it from here.
Wait.
We're going to have to play a dangerous play. Come right about here and... Hey, there we go. I didn't think I hit it there. These catapults actually do obey the laws of physics, so they can't fire diagonally towards you. So you don't have to worry about that. They're going to continuously shoot forward. That guy had an iron mask on. He also had a scythe. A scythe, if you're low enough on health, is going to cut your bloody head off. Just know that. They're bringing extremely sharp weaponry to these fights, and they're really easy death dealers. This is where you're going to see a slight bump in difficulty. And you know what? I appreciate that. They gave us new toys. They want us to test them out on new enemies. I'm game for that. Now, this is the one that doesn't have an explosive barrel, I think. I've never been able to find one. And I hear chanting cultists down there, so I guess those other ones have spawned in. How about... And by the way, these guys do act like the Ganados. They are also after Ashley. How about... Okay, saved by geometry. I think... Hey, we can! Okay. Since that guy has no explosive barrel, you can actually just shoot the guy. It takes one bullet to kill him. And that's all. You're done. Nothing else is shooting at you. Now we just need to worry about the other cultists that I heard in the background. And take a look at this Wii motion action. Rotate it. Spin it around in a circle. Look out for the guy next to you. Okay, he was after me. I actually thought he was going to go after Ashley. But keep rotating it, rotating it, rotating it. And there we go. Oops. Rotated a bit too much. That's one way to open a door. Yes. That was the final thing you had to do, was blow open the door with a cannon. Good God, I'm never inviting you to my house ever, Leon. Jeez. And for good measure, they actually don't leave you out in the desert. That was a lovely shot of the moon. They actually give you a merchant on the other side of this gate. You don't need him, I mean, unless you do, because you have a slightly difficult part coming up. But he's there just in case.
Leon, where's your current location?
We decided to lay low in a castle, but it looks like it was a bad move.
Meaning?
Well, it appears that this castle's also connected with the Los Illuminados. They must not get many visitors here, because they're giving me one hell of a welcome.
Sounds bad. I have an idea, Leon. I need you to...
What? Repeat, Hunnigan. Great. Just my luck.
It's hilarious because Leon has been known to have extremely good luck in the face of extremely bad luck. He's like a character from an anime game. That's hilarious. Leon, I love your luck, and I love the fact that your character even calls it out. See, this is the type of Resident Evil game we need now. Again. The one that doesn't take itself seriously. The one that pokes fun at itself. That's the Resident Evil we need back. Not 6. In fact, 7 actually did a little bit of that, so good on you, 7. But that's not the time to talk about that. Here we have more cultists. Great. They have a new trick up their sleeve, and so do you. For one, you always want to take out the guy wearing red. Why is that? It's because he's the leader, quote-unquote, that you need to take out for these guys to stop spawning. Every now and again, you will see a lot of guys just come to your position, and there will always be a ringleader. Take out the ringleader, they stop spawning. I'm actually going to show off here that if you kill enough dudes, he will actually send in more. And even if you are down the stairs standing next to him, it's not like a spawn-in thing where you have to not be facing the door for them to spawn in. They just show up again. So please, please, solve this puzzle immediately or just kill the red dude. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad time. We've got 2 swords that we need to swap places with. And here's what I kind of don't like, but it makes sense in a challenge context. These guys have a brand new strain of parasite. It's mean. That parasite is a head muncher. That's not the official name, but I'm calling it that because more often than not, if you get too close to it... Oh, those guys spawned! Oh, crap! Damn it! I was trying to explain something, thank you very much. So, the head muncher does exactly the nickname I gave it does. If you are too close to that guy and you don't kill it, it eats your head and you instantly die. So, they have a new strain of parasite, which is just kill you. You lose. That's very unfortunate, but hey, I said it's getting a steady bump in difficulty, and that's exactly what I mean. More often than not, the cultist, I almost called him a villager, the cultist with the red cloak will actually be the one that has one of these deadly parasites. Now let's see if he actually... Oh, where'd you come from? Whew. He just came out of nowhere. Wow, he's not dead yet? Alright, come on. They do take a lot more gunfire. Yep, I knew it. Whenever you see a red guy, he will always have a parasite. Like 95% of the time. It's weird. But take him out, and, well, that's kind of funny. He's not coming down to get me. Maybe it's because his parasite's too big. Either that or I went outside of his, like, vision cone. There we go. Now we don't have to worry. There is a new animated kill that you can do with these guys. And it's extremely funny, and I'll go into it when I get another opportunity. Let's just say Leon's picked up a new move since he's come to the castle.
Leon!
Louis.
I've got something for you guys. What? Oh, shit! I must have dropped it when I was running away from them.
Dropped what?
A drug that'll stop your convulsions. Look, I know you're carriers. You've been coughing up blood, right?
Yeah.
And you?
Yes.
Damn it! The eggs have hatched. We don't have much time.
What are you talking about?
I have to go back and get it.
Let me come with you.
No, you stay here with Leon. He is better with the ladies, I'm sure.
Why are you...
It makes me feel better. Let's just leave it at that.
I think it's safe to say that Luis, however you pronounce it, is the one that's been helping us the entire way. You know, kind of backstabbing Sadler and all the cultists and everything else. He's a good guy, and he actually wants to help us. Now, where was that guy going? That was kind of weird.
Follow me.
Uh-oh! They got friends. You're now going to see enemies that are packing flails, scythes. It's a bad time. Their own fists, they're going to come at you with hands and try to choke you out. Well, just like the Ganados, but it can still hurt. We're probably going to be meeting another crossbowman if exchange in the church is anything to go by. Yep, there's one right there. He didn't last long. They actually do give you a little red barrel back here with a giant exclamation point saying, hey, don't shoot that doofus. But I want to shoot it. I want to blow things up. All right, fine. Be sure to check every cupboard, every cabinet. In fact, check the paintings. Why not? Just loot the entire castle. Ooh, here's a new enemy type that I absolutely despise. Shield men. They got a flail or a ball and chain, however you want to say it. And they also have shields that are easily broken because they're made of flimsy wood. Oh! Whoa! I was trying to hit you with the door and it didn't work. You suck. Yeah, you want to take care of the shield. The cool thing is, depending on where you shoot the shield, is actually where it'll start breaking. If you give it like a full hit with a shotgun, it's going to break immediately. But let's say, I hope there's another one. Here we go. You can actually shoot at the bottom so you can shoot their legs. That's really excellent design. Okay, this part is really fun. Just fun. I really like this small segment of game. You've got a green herb just in case you need it. Don't blow up that barrel. Reason being is actually something that's coming up, okay? There's a chest here, all right? We need what's in there, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to open it up, be ready, going to take what's in here, the castle gate key, immediately turn around and shoot that barrel. Boom! Ambushes. You didn't have a lot of them when you were in the village. You're going to have tons of them now. Sometimes small things that you are going to do in the castle is going to make enemies just show up out of nowhere. Just be prepared for it. I'll be sure to give you heads up whenever I can. Of course, a lot of you have already played this game, so you already know where all these ambushes are coming up. But they can really catch you off guard because they send like tons of dudes after you. It's almost insane. Speaking of insane, we haven't had a villain show up in a while. I don't know, maybe the developers are getting soft. But wait. Ooh, do you hear that? Oh, that sounds like plot progression. Let's go towards it, and hopefully we can get some story.
I was starting to wonder when you might notice us.
Who are you?
Me llamo Ramon Salazar, the 8th Castellan of this magnificent architecture. I have been honored with the prodigious power from the great Lord Sadler. I've been expecting you, my brethrens.
No thanks, bro.
My, we've got a feisty one. If you care for your own well-being, I suggest you surrender yourself and simply become our hostage. Or Mr. Scott, you can give us the girl because you're not worth a penny, I'm afraid. You can die.
I'm never turning into one of them. Never.
Got that right. We'll find a cure.
I'm so glad Resident Evil 4 doesn't take itself overly seriously. And now for something you should never, ever, ever, ever do. When these guys are shooting flaming balls of death at you, don't bring Ashley. Because they're homing! Oh, come on! Yeah, that's a mistake on my part. Next time on Resident Evil 4, we're going to continue exploring the castle. See you guys next time.